Hi everybody, and welcome to my video number 9 in my EFT series. This time is about improving your eyesight, and I'm doing this video because my mom has been complaining about her vision for a little while, and I have asked her, now tune in, what does it mean for you, what does it feel for you, but she said she can't really feel much. She says it's very physical. So I have decided to make a video today to help her and you as well. Just a little bit about my own vision. When I was a child, when I was 3 years old, my sister discovered I had a squint, and so I was taken to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor would look at my eyes, and I had to start wearing glasses. Now, I never liked that very much. I got teased and bullied, and I was called Ocula, which is the brand name for the ski glasses. So whenever I went skiing with other children, I wasn't looking forward to that because I knew they would just be bullying me and calling me all kinds of names. So I never really enjoyed wearing glasses, and I was thinking, well, why do I need to wear glasses? You know, I can see. But I did wear glasses for about 10 years. And when I was 13, I went to tobogganing with my niece, and as I pulled her, I fall over, glasses break, shatter. I go back to the eye doctor, get new glasses, but these give me headache. I realized they were not straight, but rather than going back to the optician, say, oh, can you actually help me fix my glasses? They are not really straight, they give me headache. I just put them away. I just never wore them again, and it was to the point people thought I used to wear contact lenses, and I said no, I don't. And doctors would ask, where are your glasses? And I said, well, I don't know, I don't wear them, I checked them, I don't need them. And they said, you must wear them. And I had quite strong prescription. It was about 3 or 4 at some stage, and I do know that one of my eyes is much weaker than the other, and that has been an issue all my life, and it's also related to my illness. The left side of my body is much weaker. That is where I experience most pain and discomfort, and yeah, it's very interesting. Someone once said to me, the left side of your body is associated with the feminine side, and it is very true when I reflect, because as a child I didn't want to be a girl, I just wanted to be a boy. So I certainly had issues with accepting my femininity over the years. That's just something interesting to say. But going back to the tapping, so if your eyesight is blurry, slurred, whatever, just think, what is going on? What basically we are doing, we are storing tension in our eyes, and ask yourself, what is it you don't want to look at? It could be the news, which are upsetting, and after you've watched the news, you know, all the stress of that, you store it in your eyes. Or is it perhaps your relationships? Perhaps you don't want to look at your relationships. So let's start with a setup for the tapping. So even though I've got all this stress, all this tension in my eyes, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though there are things in my life I don't want to look at, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I carry all this stress and tension in my eyes, I accept things as they are, and I prepare to let go of all this stress and tension. So now the reminder phrase: the stress I carry in my eyes, the tension in my eyes, the stress in my eyes, all the things I don't want to look at. What is it? perhaps my relationships? Is it the difficult news? All this stress in my eyes, all this tension in my eyes, all this stress in my eyes, all this tension, all this anxiety, all the things I don't want to look at, all the stress, all the tension in my eyes. Now, after the tapping round, which we've just made, take a deep breath and breathe in and see what comes up for you. And the things which come up for you, tap on them. What I say is only a kind of general indication, but you will always get more results if you tap with exactly the words which come up for you. All your feelings, all your tensions, all the stresses you carry in your body, the better you describe them in your own words, the better the results. Don't also remember to put a number to the intensity of that, and then after we've been tapping, feel what happened. Has it gone down? Has it stayed the same? Or has it even gone up? And if it has gone up, there is nothing wrong with that. It's just that you've allowed yourself to feel all these feelings that you've been repressing all these years. So that is actually a good thing, to be able to bring it up and then work with that, even though it might be a bit upsetting and stressful. So let's do a second round of this tapping, and in it, let's look at ourselves. What is it that you don't like the look of you? What don't you like to look at yourself? Like in my family, people didn't want to look at a lot of things. Grief was one of them. So grief, they were pushing to one side. They did not like the look of it because it was too upsetting. They've been pushing it to one side somewhere, and very often what happens is that in any family, then someone will be so affected that they will start looking into how they can heal. And that's basically what happened to me, because I have had a mysterious illness now ever since I was born, but particularly bad these last few decades. And so, you know, I'm healing it, and hopefully as I heal it, the whole family down the line will heal as well. But you know, it becomes so uncomfortable, so difficult. I mean, I was doing the same. I was not looking at the illness. I was pushing it to one side for many, many years. For about 20 years I've been doing that. You know, I was pushing it to one side. It was too scary. I didn't want to look at that. So I was running away from it. Till one day, about 14 years ago, I couldn't run any longer. The illness was just so bad. Basically, I couldn't live a normal life. I suddenly had to be confined to bed, which is something I hate, for months and months and years, and you know, I was there with it all the time. You know, the language of my soul, which the illness is, was there, and I was finally listening. It took a long time, and I was pushing it away. And so let's look at ourselves. What is it in yourself that you don't like the look of? So let's start tapping. Even though I don't like to look at myself, and it is scary, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I don't like to look at my illness, at the anger, at the fear, at the frustration, at this hopelessness and helplessness, I love and accept myself anyway, and I allow the possibility of letting go of this anger, of this depression, and allow for healing to come. So even though I don't like the look of myself, I love and accept myself anyway. So let's now do the reminder phrase, and just what keeps coming up for you. What is it you don't like the look of? So just say your own words, but I'll just give examples and you can do them. That's fine. Just repeat after me. This anger, this fear, this feeling of hopelessness, this hopelessness, this fear, this stress, this hopeless feeling, this hopelessness, this anger, this frustration, this anger, this frustration, this darkness of it all, because it is, when I'm in it, it's such a dark place. So this darkness of it all, this fear, there is a lot of fear there. So after this second stepping around, put your hand on your heart center, just do a bit of movement to let the energy go, that helps, and tune in to how it feels for you. And look out for the intensity of these feelings you've got, and you know, continue tapping till you reduce it to something lower or till it goes all together. And what I always say at the end, what is a nice thing to do is to tap on the positives, to allow the positives to replace the to replace the fear with love. As I remember, I had those pictures when one picture is fear, the other picture is love. So what we are doing is we are making sure that the love overrides the fear. We are clearing the fear responses and we are replacing them with loving responses. So what we could allow a bit more for our eyes is a bit of love, compassion, kindness. Yeah, let's step on that. So just say love for my eyes, compassion for my eyes, sparkle for my eyes, shine for my eyes. I fill my eyes with love. I fill my eyes with compassion. Letting go of all the fear, allow love come instead. This love. Love for my eyes. This love for my eyes. This compassion. The loving kindness. The sparkle, the sparkling happiness. The bright sunshine. I am filling my eyes with love. And yeah, I can see the sparkle in my eyes, and I myself do have issues with my eyes, like they do get blurred sometimes, blurry. And I've got issues with my kidneys, they're very weak, and so one therapist said, well, if you've got weak kidneys, then you will have a lot of phlegm in your eyes, and I often do that, especially when I wake up in the morning. But another thing which I was going to share now at the end as I'm wrapping up this video is that, you know, it's about your beliefs as well. Beliefs about your vision will help you a lot. If you believe that you can see well, then you will. If you think, oh, my eyes is deteriorating, then you will be feeding these beliefs and the eyes will be responding. And so in my case, for 30 years now, I've been believing that my eyesight is good. Actually I've been avoiding going to the eye doctor now, because I did used to go with my husband when he was alive as his sight deteriorated. And so we would go every 2 years, and you know, I had to listen to the eye doctor telling me, oh, we need to increase your prescription glasses for you reading. And I said to him, well, you know, I don't even use my glasses, so there's really no point increasing my prescription. So I don't go to see my eye doctor now. If I do, when I'm very ill, my eyesight gets worse. And so what I do is I just got some glasses from the pawn shop, just some cheap glasses, and if I really need to read something, I will put them on. But apart from that, I put them to one side, because I mean, I did have my reading glasses some 10 or 15 years ago, and actually I did, when I stopped reading and started walking with them, I fell, and I said, well, this is not very safe, you know. I'm actually happier seeing with my own eyes as long as I can. And so yeah, the belief, I mean, this is not to suggest you don't wear your glasses, because that wouldn't be right, but it shows that the power of belief is quite incredible, because you know, some of my friends are now starting to need to wear glasses, and as we get older, then yes, our eyes will deteriorate. But you know, as long as I don't need to, I don't use them. So my power of belief is, you know, I see well, and my eyes are really good, and they're happy and healthy. And with that kind of attitude, I hope I won't need to wear glasses for many years to come. But that's not to say not to wear them. Definitely go for it. If you see deterioration in your eyesight, then go and wear your glasses. That's my advice. Anyway, so we're continuing Advent, so I continue to wish you happy Advent, happy Christmas, and see you during my next video. Bye now.